Bam! What's going on, everyone? And welcome to the show. My name is Elliot, and welcome to the show. Nothing going on today. Just drawing some fan art, and just gonna be working on a piece that I posted online recently, and yes, so I'm gonna be drawing straight up for an hour, and then at in exactly an hour's time, I'm going to cut the stream off. And so I hope you enjoy the inking process. And and without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So just give me a second. Let me set up here. I get my board and such ready. All right, so here is the fan art piece. Please let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. Should have plugged these bad boys in. Just easier to do this. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me now. But yeah, so this is the piece that I started. What I showed you in the video a while back was this, and as you can see here, this is nothing more than it's just copy paper. So I was inking this on copy paper. I did some of the marks there, but yeah, this is a copy paper, and I did this stuff. You can check out the video right now. It's called "Building Your Lines," and I took a look at the bare work and what I normally do to do the inking stage and stuff, to do the contour lines and then work with the line weights. But this is the actual piece. This process here from this initial step to this one, what I have done is what's called filling in the blacks. So I look at areas of the artwork that need the heavy black, that need the shadows, the heavy shadows, and so I've done that. This is not my light source. I've changed it and I've put it here. So that's going to affect the art ultimately. So let me erase that before it confuses me and you. So yeah, that's what we're working with. So I'm going to be working on this straight up for an hour. If you have any, I hope see you guys in the chat. But yeah, so let's get to working. Let's see. I think that's about good enough. Now, before I start working, I want to make sure that my inks okay. Yes, let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't like that line. I don't like that. Let's see. This one. This is why I test this stuff out, because this one is an 03, which is just like this one, but the line on this one that I just used is much thicker than this line here. A little bit thicker. I'm going to go with this one today. Let's take a look. So I'm just going to work my way through this and just Just need to contours and rendering lines at the same time. Let's see, I'll make sure you get this right. Yeah, thank you very much to all the new subscribers. I've gotten quite a few amount of new subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. What I mostly do on this channel is just drawing. I also have a show, but my show's been put on hiatus for a while because I'm having family problems. Not even problems with my family, just health issues that have arisen that have made it so that I can't stream on my original scheduled time, which is Wednesdays in the morning. So I haven't been able to do that. I've been having to stream on weekends. So I think next year, I don't know when, but sometime next year, I'll be able to stream at the time that I used to stream. So apologize for that. But yeah, I do shows. I have some guests on every now and then. And apart from the guests, I do videos all about drawing. As you can see, I'm an artist of sorts. Yeah, I'm not a professional by any means. I started inking just 4 years ago. I haven't been inking for a long time. Like I don't know all the ins and outs of inking, so I have just been inking self-taught. Everything has been self-taught. Everything about my art has been self-taught. So inking hasn't been any different. So I first started inking seriously 4 years ago. So what I show you on my channel, on this channel, on the show, are things that I have picked up over the years that I have been practicing and learning and studying. So I hope you guys dig it. Yeah, so I show you what I have learned. So I by no means know everything about art. I don't, but I have noticed a few things, and so I speak up on that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm rendering this area here, just seeing what works. This is a character, just in case anybody's curious. This is a character called Groken. Groken is this character here. This is from the comic from the comic Groken, and Groken was created by Kenneth Rocafort. He's a superb artist, and so what this is a fan art of that character. I think I did pretty good. It's pretty nice. Obviously, with my spin on it, and I'm gonna do my type of inks and rendering to it. But yeah, that's the character. This is not by any means my character. I wish. I wish I could come up with something so cool. But yeah, so that's what the character is right there. And so I want to apologize for any background noise you may hear. I live in Lima, in South America, and our neighbors are very, very close. And so you can probably hear what they you hear dogs, you hear engines, motors, everything just dropping by. I could have, but I didn't want to play with a secondary light source on this. I just wanted to do something dry cut, just something very because I have this primary light source shining this way. I could have lit this right side up and just like did like some kind of rim lighting up along this back area here, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just go all. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Just do one light source. Decisions that we make as artists every time we draw. Sorry. Trying my best to focus the camera. If you see this thing moving, it's because I got this board up to the desk. It's not really it's not a fixed table. I've just put a board all over my over this table here, and that's where I draw. Yeah, so I'm really just bouncing around. What's going on, Paul? Thank you very much for stopping by. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Paul is a really cool guy. He's the creator of Fall of Man. Fall of Man 2 has fulfilled, and I did a piece for Paul. Paul's a great guy. Paul's a great guy. Yeah, man. Paul, he trusted me to do a cover for him, and yeah, I'm real grateful that he gave me the opportunity to put my art on a cover. It's if you ask me, it's a great honor to be on the cover of any comic, especially if you're not drawing the interiors. And to get asked to do that for me has been a great honor because normally I appear like as a guest artist on pinup work on some campaigns, and so I don't have a lot of cover credits to my name. But Paul was nice enough to put me on the cover for Fall of Man 1 and the Fall of Man 2. I did a wraparound for Fall of Man 2. I don't think that Fall of Man 2 cover got a lot of traction. And that sucks when that happens. I feel like I didn't do enough to drive to bring in the new what you call that, new backers. So if I do get a chance to do it again, which I think I will, I think we've spoken about that already. I'm going to do something dope. I always try my best, but I think wraparound idea didn't stick too much. I did a commission for a kaiju that was turning a lot of heads. I hope they got more eyes on this project. All right, so yeah, I think just a few more lines here. Just random texture lines. So yeah, so you guys be sure to follow Paul, AGE Comics. All right, so I've done that part. I think I might do something different with that. Got the hand back here. I think that's okay for the hand. What you guys think? More hash lines. I think that'll be all right. I'm not big at all on rim lighting, but there's some cases where it's needed. Like here, for example, there's this shoulder piece here, and then below that there's this circular thing here. And if I painted it all black, I'm sorry, if I colored this all in black, it'll be really difficult to distinguish where the shoulder piece ends and where this begins. It could just be one big black blob there. So this little sliver of white and this little sliver of white here are enough to let you know that this piece continues all the way to this part here, and then that's it. And it's just that little sliver. The rest of this, the rest of this area here, I can do it all black, but that sliver is enough to let you know that that's where those pieces could crash into each other. And that's something, for example, that it took a while for me to learn. I still have to apply it every now and then, and still, but I mean, I still have to work at it every now and then, but that's what the practice is for, man. I just leave it like that. Yeah. Try to do my best to keep this rich with textures. Excuse me. Yeah, as you can see, none of these rendering lines have been pre-penciled in. I render as I go, which I don't know, could have a lot of drawbacks, but it's my style. I want to get thinner with the line, so I use another one. Pretty good. What's up, Rick? Good to see you, man. I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Doing some Groken fan art, man. I hope you dig it. And yeah, I'm gonna post this as soon as I'm done. I don't know if it'll be this week. I'm currently working on another piece Another piece that I've been holding back for a long time, so I'm gonna finish that first, and then I'm gonna come back to this. Let me come over here. Mhm. Here's another example of that sliver I was mentioning earlier. And there's this piece that goes over the shoulder, then there's another piece that goes over the bicep, and so the piece clashes into the other one. And if I follow this black all the way across down here, then you can't really distinguish where one finishes and where one and the other one starts. So I put this sliver of rim lighting to help distinguish. Also here, for this area down here, I wasn't sure what to do. If I should just go all in black, or if I should just like try to find a way to keep the detail to it. Because if you look at here, there's a lot of details in that area. So I wanted to pay respects to that and just keep it as clean as I can. So I did this, um, and uh, and yeah. So I mean, just to show that there's stuff under there, and it's not just an all black type thing going on. I'm going over the blacks over here. I like heavy blacks. So I like my inks to stay as dark as possible. Some cross hatching here. I think that'll be enough. And there's no specific background for this. All I'm going to do is just do a background that I've been doing recently, which is just do like Art Adam style cross hatching on the back. So I'm going to continue playing with that on this piece. That's pretty good. He looks fierce, angry. It's time to render the horns. Hey, what's going on, Rob? Thank you very much for stopping by, man. I don't know if you're still here or not. I'm looking at this a little bit late, but yeah, yeah, I'm making this Groken fan art piece. It started off, um, I don't know if you've seen that, but it started off like this. This is the bear line work that I did to it, and now this is on copy paper. I did a video recently, but here's the actual piece, and yeah, so that's that. And yeah, I'll be posting this as soon as I get done, which will be, I don't know when, next week. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rick. That means a lot. And yeah, man, Rick is a connoisseur of fine art. He knows great art when he sees it. And yeah, he's a tremendous supporter. And Rob says, excellent piece. I'm here and on the road. Oh man, I mean, be safe, man. Don't keep your eyes on the road, man. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for taking the time. It means a lot. So I'm just drawing some texture lines here. What's up, Peter, man? What's going on? Thank you very much for stopping by, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, just inking this Groken piece. Um, yeah, I've worked on this part just around these areas here, and just keep working at it until I finish. I got about 20 more minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, so, yeah, man, be safe, man. Yeah, thank you very much, Peter. That means a lot. Yeah, that means a lot. Yeah, here's the whole piece. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, here's the whole piece right here. And look at this insane detail work that he does on this character. I try to replicate it. Look at that crap. I gotta hate this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. But yeah, try my best to like draw everything that he puts in, that Kenneth puts into it, and that's what he's got. He's got a lot of stuff down here. What's going on? And so I try to do my best with that. And but yeah, now I gotta ink this. All right. I was gonna ask if it was for me. Yeah, man, go ahead, take it, man. Take it, man. I'll yeah, I'll give you a nice discount. But this isn't an actual piece. This is a small piece of paper. This is an 8.5 by 11. This is like half of this is half of a comic board page. This is like a quick fan art piece, a relatively quick fan art piece of Groken. I'm gonna do something a little bit more elaborate on my next one. Yeah, Rob, man, be safe, man. Be safe. Thanks, man. Yeah, man. I hope so, man. I want to try my best. And Groken is indeed an awesome comic. Comic is badass. It's inspired me so much. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do I don't know. I'm thinking of doing Gunta. I'm thinking of doing Stella. I'm thinking of yeah. There's so many awesome characters there. Uh, as soon as I find time for it, because I got my own, I got my own stuff to do too. Where was I? Over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more artwork for Groken for sure. And now for this part here, I don't want to create like some kind of pattern for this. So I'm going to just try to draw some lines to show some texture, but without creating a pattern, which is the idea. I want a finer line. So I'm going to go with this. This is supposedly the same thing. This is an 03. And this is a 0.3 also. And supposedly it's the same thing, but watch. Look how thick this line is. And then look at this line. It's pretty much the same. But see, this gives me a little bit thinner line, which is what I'm looking for right now. Not here though. Here I want to take a line here. This is wired out. Do it here also. Mm-hmm. Taking a lot more freedoms with my inks lately. And since I don't really render this previously with pencils, I'm just like all over the place and just doing what I think works best. Just going by my gut feeling on some of this, on most of this. So I'm just going to be consistent with that prospect. Not sure if I like this, but yeah, it'll work. Yeah. If anybody out there is curious, I'm making some pretty nice strides with my own comic. I got an editor, and the editor has already laid out pages and stuff like that for me, and I'm going over with the stuff that he's recommended, and I'm going to um, make any changes if necessary. And I've already thumbed out. I'm not thumbed out. I'm sorry. I've already from the outline that I had the complete story finished from that outline. I have what you call this? I have written out like 7 pages, just the thumbnail stuff that I want to include in these panels that I'm working on, and yes, I'm just still in the writing process. I haven't been able to finish much of that writing process because I've been focused on some commissions that have come up. So as soon as I finish those, I'll jump back onto the writing part. And that's the difficult thing about doing the comics from on my end is that I have to do the comic and at the same time continue with commissions, and commissions take time. The comic takes time. So I have no idea how long that's going to take. But yeah. Ever since I've read Groken, I've gotten the itch to just go ahead and jump in and start doing my stuff, and to draw more of my own stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to do that in the coming months. I got an idea. Something that the editor told me. I've actually had a few people take a look at a few editors take a look at my piece, my story, and something that's come back from one of them was I should have more fantasy elements in the story, because it is a fantasy story, and yeah, it was completely right. I don't include as much of fantasy elements as I should, and that's going to change, because for me, when I discovered Groken, I hadn't backed it. I backed it. I got onto it. I jumped onto it late, after the first one had already fulfilled. So when I heard about Groken, and when I heard that it was a fantasy comic, I was like, oh man, this is exactly what I need. Because out of all the comics that I backed, I haven't backed many fantasy story comics, and so I wasn't really sure what the indie scene was doing in terms of fantasy. And so I was like, I don't know how a fantasy comic should be approached, or would be best approached. And I always thought, once I get my hands on Groken, I'll be able to get the final piece together and see how he does it, and see what I can get from that. And which is exactly what happened, because when I read Groken, I was like, oh man, this is it. This is my jam. It's gonna be my jam now and for a long time. And yeah, he's got a lot of awesome elements in that I want to include in my story also. One of which were dragons. I love dragons, and then I realized that in my story I don't have many dragons. But that sucks. I gotta put some dragons in there. But I'm not just gonna put him in there for the sake of putting him in there. I want him to have a purpose. So I have to find a way to best write them in. And so currently working on that. What's up, Dave? Thank you very much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on this Groken piece. Here's the piece. I posted this. This is the bare lines. I did this a while back, and I did a video of this on YouTube. You can check it out later. But this is a copy paper, and this is the original piece that I'm working on, and And yes, I'm just inking this out. You can see the piece right there. And yeah, man, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hey, and Dave, man, great idea with the art book, man. Great idea. Yo. I don't know. Maybe I should give this idea to you, Dave, because you were the one with the art book idea. But I think it'd be really cool. I personally think it'd be really cool if someone in CG could get the licensing rights or something like that, similar to what Adam is doing with the cards. And somebody should put like a massive art book out or like compilation of all the prints that have come out from CG, or at least like this year, something like that. And that would be badass. Like an art book with CG stuff in it. I'd be all over that. I should jump down here. Yeah, that's coming out nice. Look at that, looking ready to fight. Here's a sword. I think I'll do that later. I don't know. I'll probably do it now. I'll do it later. I gotta do this tongue too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I didn't render this out. I should have rendered this out. But I like the challenge. The challenge of this piece was the insane amount of details, and yeah, I liked it. I'm going to include some of those details in my characters. Some Kenneth Rocafort isms in my characters. Says Samedi is doing an art auction today. You could enter some of your art sometime. Yeah, man, I would love to do that. I don't know about Samedi, about Pete's art auction, because I don't know if this is true or not, but I think his is at least he labels this stuff as a alternate art collection, and I'm not an alternate artist, so I don't know. But I don't know if it's an invite type of thing, because I mean I don't know because I do have a Groken fan art piece. I'm sorry. I do have a King Cryptid fan art piece that I can post up along with this and all my other art. But Dave, man, if you want my art, just let me know, man. And actually, speaking of which, I got a pretty good price on that for shipping on keep getting my names confused on the Perfect 10 piece. If you're interested, man, check your DMs, man. I texted you a while back, but I know you're busy, man. You got the the Perfect 10 campaign going on. It's a lot going on. But yeah, check your DMs when you can. I wrote a message to you. Yeah, but yeah, if anybody out there's interested, all of my art is for sale. Any piece that you've seen me post recently or way back in the day, all of it is for sale. You're more than welcome to ask me for it, to bid on it. Crap, I'm over here. I'm over here drawing. I'm not even line that up to the camera, stupid. But yeah, all of my art's for sale. So yeah, man. If anybody's interested, just um, you can check. You can scroll through my Instagram. In my Instagram, I got my old pieces that are already finished, ready to be shipped. If anybody wants those, and I've done a lot of fan art. I got Wraith of God. I got I got Reaper Destroyer. I got Rage Tality. I've done a lot of fan art. So if anybody's interested, You can just let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. Hope you guys are seeing that. Let's see. It says no. Dan also entered art he made for Perfect 10. Doesn't have to be alternate artwork. Oh man. Oh, let me hit him up. Man, it's the day 2, I think. No, I'll probably, let me ask him. That would be cool if I could do that, but I'll have to ask him, Dave. Thank you very much for the info, man. I appreciate it. I'll have to ask him, see what he says. I'm just gonna jump on the man's show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Dave, great idea with the artwork. Surprised more people haven't done that. What does it say? I won't buy the original. Penalty date and add to. Oh man, that would be great. That would be excellent, man. Thank you very much. Whenever you're ready, Dave. No problem. I'll be happy to throw in sketch cards. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have said that. I was thinking of surprising you, but surprise is out. Yeah, thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate that, man. Crap. I'm focusing on the drawing, then I realize I'm not drawing where I'm supposed to be. Sorry, guys. Wish I had a buzzer. Like, let's see. Yeah, Dave's got all the cool character names. It's got so many characters. Like Gorgeous and Grotesque one he's coming out. It's good stuff also. And then American Bliss. And then obviously Perfect 10. And be sure to check out Dave's work. Genuine Comics. Genuine Comics. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, I dig it. I'm happy with it. I gotta do the tone. I'm just throwing down lines for the sake of throwing down lines. All right, so this is Groken. Groken. If you don't know what Groken is, I don't even know why we've been talking, man. Groken is this awesome comic made by the legendary Kenneth Rocafort, who's an excellent artist. Here is Groken. And this is my fan art. It's not bad, no? Not bad at all. The details are pretty nice. I like doing these because and this kind, let me zoom out. This kind of these smaller pieces of paper, I can do bigger torsos and stuff. I could do the upper body. You know, a lot more details to it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, Dave. Yeah, if Dave says your art is good, it's because your art is good. Wait. I didn't do many blacks on this side, so I'm gonna do some blacks right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everything that he does is amazing. If I were an envious guy, I would hate Okafor. But no, I dig his art. I appreciate what he's doing. I appreciate that he's in CG. I appreciate that he's in the indie scene. That he's doing this, and then yeah, he's such a professional. And he's an excellent professional also to add to that. No, his updates are: I have started the pencils. Then I have started the inks. Then the inks are done. I have started coloring. Then I will be fulfilling. And then the books are shipping. And then you get the book. That's like that's it. Those are his updates, which is great because it's what we need. No, we just need to hear when the book's coming out, how much progress has been done, and that's what. Oh, so it says, how do you know when to stop rendering? I'm always afraid to over render. Yeah, I keep thinking about that also, but I don't know. I have no. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know because this character, for example, his colors are white or stone-ish white. So I mean, I don't want to do too many lines. If this were like a black costume character, I may do more. But I don't know. I think that's enough. I don't know, but there's other people out there who just go all over everything. I don't know. I don't know. I have that's a good question. I just feel it in my gut. I guess I don't know. Um, that is a good question. But I mean, all my rendering in this case is to complement the light source to fit in with the light source. So I know I have my light source here, and so I don't want to go too over. Like I mean, I could. This is like round shape-ish. I mean, I do the bottom part here because this is where the shadow's at. But I could go over that more. But I don't see the need too much. I don't know because also the thing is like if you go all the way in, for example, you go like on this side, you do all the hatching and you do all the things. If you do it there, then you also have to do it here. Then you also have to do it in other places where the material, where the texture, the fabric is the same. Which in this case is crazy because his entire thing is the exoskeleton. So if you do it here, you got to do it everywhere. And so I guess you can do it everywhere if you like, but I think this is good. I think this is enough to where it fits into what his design is. Um, I mean, I may do a little bit more like a line here or there, but I don't think more than that. I don't know. That's a good question. That's an excellent question. But yeah. And then Max said, "What's going on, Max? Thank you very much for stopping by, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is it's a Groken Fan Art piece. Small fan art piece is only on an 8.5 by 11. Usually I work on bigger pieces, but um, trying to do that fade right there. Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dave is co-hosting the show. Well, thanks, Max. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, thanks, Max, for the updates on Rokon. Yeah, I did a fan art piece for Rokon also, man. That was a lot of fun. The Sorn fan art piece. I've done fan art for a lot of people. A lot of awesome comics out there. A lot of great people out there. A lot of great creators, supportive people. Yeah, for those that don't know, I don't know if Max is still has a show or not, but he used to have a Saturday show with Ben and Area Black and some of the other guys. And on that show, I revealed I did the first look of my main character Zadok. I don't know if that stream is still up, but you guys can check that out. Be sure to sub also to Ben and Max in their show. Great people. And so as a thank you, I did a fan art piece for Sorn. Sorn's an awesome character also. You can check that out. You should check them out. What is the status on your? Yeah, I just gave a brief status. I'll do it again. No worries about it. But yeah, I have an editor. And the editor, I finished my story. I finished what I later found out is the outline of my story. So what I did was an outline, and I finished it. I gave it to the editor, and I got it back, and the editor was nice enough to get that layout and then break it down into pages and panels. So now my entire story is broken down into pages and panels, and he put it so that like if I were to do a 22-page floppy of each parts of the story, then I would come out with 6 issues. So I think it's like 120 pages that I wrote, something like that, worth of comic content according to him. So that's what I'm working with right now. And he gave me back the outline. He broke it down in how many pages he thinks it should be, how many panels each page should have, and all that stuff. And so I'm reading it. I'm going over what he's commented on, and I'm going to make adjustments to that. So, for example, on the first issue, he laid out what would be 3 pages worth of content. I read over it and I turned those 3 into 7 pages because there's specific visuals that I want to have, specific page turns that I want to use, and and so I'm currently doing that for the first issue. I'll probably do that for the entire second issue as much as I can before I actually start drawing. But I hope to start drawing next year. I'm assuming in February or March of next year, I should be able to start drawing the comic, and then I should be finished. I have no idea when. I would like to say that once I start the comic, I'm going to work strictly on the comic, but I mean, I can't do that. I need, I got to take commissions because the economic situation and stuff. So, I mean, I'll take commissions while I'm doing it. I also have to pay the colorist who's going to be working on the book, and so I need money. I need income for that. I got my digital copy file, but I haven't sold many orders of it. I haven't really been promoting it, but um, that's what the situation is. So I want to take commissions as I'm working on the comic. So I don't know. When I don't have commissions or when I'm free, then I'll work strictly with doing the pages. But if a commission comes in, I got to do that first, and then just keep at it like that. Hopefully, it doesn't take me too much time to finish the book. But that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at, and hopefully, I'll get it out as soon as possible. So yeah, so right now I'm still in the writing stages, and doing some concept art and pinup art as I can. Like for example, I read Groken, and reading Groken, I decided that I wanted to redesign my main character's house because I had this idea for his house. But then after reading Groken, I was like, no, I should make this more fantasy influenced. So I'm redesigning it, and I have the image in my head, and I need to put it down on a piece of paper of what his house looks like, and I want to do it on a big piece, maybe on a double page spread type paper, and I need to get that out of my head and on a piece of paper before that visual escapes me. So I mean, I'll be doing that as I'm working on it, and but yeah, I mean, it's the best I can do. I can't put it out any faster. I wish I could though, man. And Max says, still do the show, just focusing on the book right now. Need to get it. Yeah, man. I understand that completely, man. You've been you've been having your own personal issues. From what I read on the updates. So yes, no worries, man. Thank you very much for keeping us informed. Backers, we appreciate that. And so yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, just I'm in the same situation. Like, it's a good thing I didn't start any campaigns or anything because I'd be freaking out with the stress and pressure of putting out a product quick, no, or at least in relative amount of time, no, because that's always something that we struggle with, huh? Because so much stuff going on. So yeah, I'm working at my own pace, and I mean, it's all right for the moment. Huh? But yeah, I hear you, man. Just do what you can when you can, man. See, I don't know how to render this part. I'm over here drawing, and I have it. I'll keep out of focus. Get in focus. Oh, nice to catch you. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, thank you very much, J-Bot. I'm a big fan of your work, man. I don't know if you met Drew, but Drew's the only other comic guy I've seen on Twitter. I haven't seen Drew post a lot, but he's a comic he's a comic guy who loves Calvin and Hobbes and the Sunday Funny type comics. Man, I love that stuff, man. And I have an IP called Gino and Shorty that I showed to Drew, and he's like, "Yeah, man, that reminds me of Calvin and Hobbes." And then you should check them out. And yeah, he appreciates that kind of comic art, and I do, man. I do too. And yeah, your work is just really great, man. The Berserker stuff, or Berserker. Berserker. I don't know how I get the pronunciation for that right. But yeah, it's great stuff, man. And I like the format you're doing it. You're doing it sideways, just like I don't know if you remember those old Garfield comics. I don't know if you're a fan of Garfield or not, but Garfield had these books, and everything was landscape format. Great stuff, man. And if you do that, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. So yeah, I'm freestyling this Groken piece. I freestyle all my pieces. I have no need to pre-draw my lines. It's like, yes, the small hardcover Garfield books. Yeah, man, that stuff was awesome. Yeah, those small books. You flip through it, and it's yeah. The first thing when I saw the first thing when I saw the Berserker logo that Matt does, like that's a Garfield logo, man. It looks just, like not that you're copying anything, but it's reminiscent of that. I was like, man, that's dope. And then and then that piece you did with those monsters jumping off the cliff, I was like, oh, that's genius. That's awesome stuff there, man. Go for that. Lean in heavily on that because I got an IP. Let me see if I can show you. I got an IP called Gino and Shorty, and it's very up there with that kind of comic stuff. If I can find it. Nope, I can't find it. Where's my Gino and Shorty stuff? Whoops. I don't have it. Where did it go? Oh man, I really do lose it. But yeah, I love that stuff, man. Son of a gun. I don't have my Gino and Shorty stuff. Huh. That's crazy. I hid it somewhere. In case anybody's curious, I'm looking through my computer. Yeah, I don't got it. Where'd it go? Oh, I don't have it on my computer. I don't have it here. I got this thing here, but it's in Spanish. Yeah, I'll share it. F it. F it. No, don't do that. Steamboat would be pretty then. That'd be pretty dope too. But this is what I got. I don't know if you can see this. This is the first page of it. This is in Spanish, so you. I don't know if you speak Spanish, but this is. I had the English version somewhere. I can't find it, but this. But yeah, I dig um, those Sunday comic stuff, man. It's some great stuff. Yes, I do it, man. I want to do something with this also, but I just don't have the time for it, man. I'm working on my own on the ominous, and this has to sit on the back burner for until I get this figured out somehow. But yeah, that's the comic. empty panel. Hello, hey Shorty, look, we're in the comic. And then Shorty says, really cool, but what's a comic? And then he explains, no, it's a medium. It's a format of telling the stories through drawings, a series of drawings. And he's like, what? Yeah, man. But that's what I'm working. That's another IP that I got. I've had that since my high school days, and yeah. So it's completely different from this style of art, but I dig it. I love that kind of comic stuff. And so if you do something along those lines, yeah, I'll be all for it, man. I think I went over an hour. Crap, I went way over an hour. All right, I'm gonna wrap up here in a little bit. Um, So this is it right here. And yeah, he says going to put Beer Zerker on the back burner to work on Steamboat Willie parody. I thought I saw something that you posted about that. That might be dope. I think you should do that too. But man, I'm going that Beer Zerker. If it's regardless, I think in both of your projects, I think are in that comic book format. They both would be great. That Sunday comics format, that'll be dope. The Mickey Mouse short Steamboat Willie becomes public domain in January. Oh, nice. Oh wow. Oh man, that'd be dope. That'd be dope opportunity to jump on that, man. But yeah. Thank you very much. I think that'll be it. Thank you very much to everybody that jumped onto jumped on the chat. I appreciate it. This is my fan art piece of Groken. Let me zoom out. That's the piece right there. Yeah, I did a lot. I did all this. I did this upper torso area. I did everything up here. I didn't do the eyes yet. I don't think there's much else to do to that actually. But yeah, I did that. I did this stuff here. Now I gotta do this off screen. I gotta do the tongue off screen, the sword off screen, and then the background is gonna be the same background I've been doing just lately. And yeah, then I'll get this posted as soon as I can, and yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. So yeah, so I hope you liked the stream. If you did, hit that like button. Hit the share this out, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you very much to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you subscribed. So please check me out. I post videos on whenever I can. There's no set schedule. Whenever I get some time. But yeah, I'll be sure to put some more stuff out there. And yes, I hope you dig it. This has been Groken. And yes. And yeah, hopefully maybe I'll do another one of these in a few weeks. I don't know. I'll see what's up. I'm not gonna say anything and put my foot in my mouth. I don't have anything to do. But yeah, and thank you very much, JBot. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much, Max. Dave, Max. Thank you very much, Rick. I don't know if you're still here or not. Thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate you, Rob and Paul. Thank you very much to everybody for jumping on the stream. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Well, yeah, thank you very much, Peter, man. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I dig your work. I dig that turtle piece you did recently, man. That slasher. Oh man, slasher's dope. Good stuff, man. But yeah, so that's it. I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to leave you guys with the trailer for my comic Ominous. I have it in digital format. Only costs you $5. And please get the comic, because once I do go live with the campaign, the people that have supported me with this digital comic, they're going to get something in return. I don't know if it's going to be a sketch card like this size. I don't know if it's not a sketch card, but I don't know if it's a sketch like this on an 8.5 by 11. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I'm gonna give you guys something for free and as an appreciation for supporting me so early in my comic creating journey. So so hit me up for that digital copy. You're not going to regret it. You're going to get an early look at the world of Ominous, and you're also going, because I have the names of all the people that have backed the digital copy. So I'm going to have you guys on that list. And then once the live campaign comes out, I'm going to do something special for you guys as a token of appreciation for supporting me so early on in the comic making process. So yeah, so hit me up. It's $5 through PayPal. You can get in contact with me on Twitter. And yeah, just all I need is an email, and then I need the $5 on PayPal, and then I'll send you the files. It's not just one file. I'm also going to send you some other stuff. So do that if you're interested, and keep tuning into the YouTube channel. And that's it. And yeah, so I'll leave you with the trailer. Check it out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great one. Take care. And with that, wait one second. And with that, I am out. So you guys be safe.